Yo, yo, yo.
Yo,
Yes, sir.
welcome back to another night of Island Boys football talk. Of course, it's Street in the building representing the Carolina Panthers. We got Simon in the building representing the San Francisco 49ers.
Bang, bang,
And
man,
we'll
again.
we'll have Jizzle back in the building tomorrow for tomorrow's show. Well, we're back tonight to do our final award and our game picks. Short and sweet show. We'll leave all the debating for tomorrow. For the games, of course, the 49ers played on Thursday. We'll talk about that game tomorrow. They were victorious against the Giants.
You bet that.
And tomorrow we have the Panthers that is going to be playing Seattle Seahawks. And then Jizzle's game is going to actually be on Monday against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So tonight's show, we'll just dive into what we think is going to happen to the Panthers and Seahawks. And then we'll do our game picks and then we'll leave the big heavy lifting for tomorrow night's show. But we're streaming live on YouTube. The show will be on Twitter afterwards. But to keep up to date with all of us, we're on all the social media platforms. So at Island Boys Football Talk. So just keep it up, keep the following going, and like and subscribe the page so we can keep you guys up to date. All right, so it's week 3. Like I said, one game played already. We'll discuss that tomorrow. She is 3-0 San Francisco 49ers against the Giants 1-2. I think she will have a lot of good things to say tomorrow when that game comes. But tomorrow's game, the Panthers and Seahawks, is going to be a little different Panthers team. Of course, the big news from Carolina is that Bryce Young has been ruled out tomorrow for the game. He's nursing a ankle injury. They said it's not severe, not high ankle. He's been to practice all the time. He's been walking out to practice, and He's actually traveling to Seattle. Usually with those ankle injuries, they'll tell you to stay at home to stay off your feet. But he's been moving around. I think the Panthers are just being cautious of their long-term investment. No need to rush him out there on an injured ankle and not play at 100%. Doctors say he'll probably miss one game or 2 games,
So
but he
you
looks
say,
good.
so you think he might come off the bench?
No, he ruled out. He ruled out. He ain't playing. We elevated Jake Luton, which was our third quarterback in camp. So he
Ooh,
got elevated from the practice squad. Jake Luton, he played for the Jaguars. Um, but
no idea.
leading the charge for tomorrow for the Panthers is none other than the Red Rifle. And the Dalton, he's at this point in his career, he's a backup, but it's not a bad backup. I think a lot of teams would love to have Andy Dalton as their backup. He's more of a mentor. Him and Josh McDaniels to not Josh McCown, sorry. Him and Josh McCown are more of a mentor to Bryce Young, but he'll have to um, steer the ship tomorrow. I don't think it's gonna be bad. Seattle defense is ranked in the bottom third so far. They're scoring a lot of points, but they're giving up a lot of points as well. I think the Red Rifle could actually get us the victory. Um, Once we played smart football, that Seahawks have a long injury list. It's no assurity that a lot of those players are gonna play. Some of them have been ruled out already, but we'll see. But I mean, having the veteran presence of Andy Dalton playing quarterback may be a benefit for the Panthers for this game, seeing as though we are a little bit on a funk offensively. Dalton has been through these kinds of stuff already, so I mean, he's played for the Bengals. He's taken them to the playoffs quite a bit of times, and then he's spent some time with the Saints. So it's not like he doesn't know. He knows how these things are, and he knows when he's not gonna wow you with yards, 400 yards. He's not that type of player anymore. But he can make the necessary throws and lead the offense, and just be keep everyone honest. I would like to see him take some shots, open up the field. I think Frank Wright and those guys will open it up more with Dalton than how they did with Bryce Young. I think they were trying to cuddle Bryce Young. I think they'll actually open it up more for Andy Dalton. But I think the key for the Panthers is a well aligned plays, because if they can't give Dalton no time, it's not like he's mobile. He can probably escape a few, but he's not that mobile quarterback like back in the day. So the line is gonna have to play a big role in keeping him upright, and we have to be effective on running the balls too. So please, Frank Wright, be creative, open up the offense, and let's see what we have. The key for the Seahawks is what's his name? Metcalf. He's nursing a sore ribs. I don't know if he's gonna play. Hopefully he doesn't play, but we'll see how it goes there. But I expect a good hard game. But I do think Dalton. I don't. My confidence isn't dropped in the team. I still believe in the Panthers. With even with Dalton there, because I know of his veteran presence, him and Frank Wright may work better together in this game. And just it doesn't make sense to push Bryce Young out there now on an ankle if it's not 100%. You're looking beyond this season. Is so this year is his development. So we got to see how he develops. But no need to press him out. We have some key injuries. The Panthers have already suffered. As you know, JC Hans on IR. Brady Christensen, the left guard, is on IR. Shaq Thompson has been placed on IR. Deion Jones has been signed to the 53-man roster. So we got Camu Gruber Hill and Deion Jones replacing Shaq Thompson. I don't think it's going to be much of a drop off. Both of them are capable of playing at a high level alongside Frankie Luvu. Cornerbacks are still the same. Um, Defense, I'm high on the defense with Evero. So let's put some pressure on Gino, make sure he doesn't have time. But I think the strength is the defense. But if we can muster some points, I think we can do some stuff. That's the problem. We just haven't been putting up enough points to help the defense. If we have the defense fresh later down in the fourth, then they'll do something. They just ran out of steam against New Orleans, and same thing with Atlanta. So we just got to get some points on the board and then see what happens. The problem was when Seattle played Detroit. Detroit don't stop anybody on defense. Cause Detroit was up, should have kept the lead. Seattle came storming back. I think our defense is way better. So we got Seattle this week and Minnesota next week. I think we can do some stuff here. We'll see how the red rifle goes. He may be the red rifle or the red pistol. We'll see which one it is tomorrow. But yeah, my final word on it is that we just gotta play smart football. Don't try to overdo it, but you got a veteran, capable quarterback that can do some stuff for you, that can win you ball games. That's the thing about it. It's not like he's just coming in. I think he's one of the better backups in the league, and I think he can win you some ball games. So this is a key one with with the Seahawks defense, how they are right now. They have some injuries, and they ranked bottom third in most of the categories. I think the main cornerback, the guy I can't remember the rookie that played so well, he's out tomorrow with an injury, so we can take advantage of some stuff with Andy Dalton. I think Andy Dalton, the difference
With
for
who?
me,
We need
uh,
to talk about the receivers. The receivers that wasn't doing nothing.
I think Chalk can make a big impact. The thing is, I'm not putting too much on Mingo's play. He's only a second round. There's only 2 games gone in. He's gonna take some time. Thielen will walk the slack. Terrace Marshall needs to step up, but I think we can and feed Hayden Horse some more. I think we can do some stuff. It's just scheme wise, they gotta do the wide receivers gotta do their part on winning the matchups, and then scheme wise, they gotta do a better job of scheming persons open too. I think the big difference with Dalton and Bryce Young is I think the game is just a tad too quick for Bryce Young at this moment. Whereas it won't be quick for Dalton because he's been through this for a long, long time. Not to say Bryce Young is a bad quarterback, and I think not that's by far opposite. I think Bryce Young will be a terrific quarterback, but for our rookies, the game is still a little fast. So you can see Bryce Young tends to hold it just a little long sometimes. He'll go through his progressions, but I think with Dalton, he'll make the play. He'll get on it a little faster because of his longevity in the league. I think it was just moving a touch too fast with Bryce Young. He'll admit it. The game's a little quicker. And I think one of the analysts was saying back then against the Saints, Bryce Young had Demario Davis chasing him down. In college, Bryce Young would have zoomed past whoever it was and just run. But Demario Davis chased him down. Like the game is just a little quicker. You have grown men now playing in the NFL, which is you just gotta think change it just a bit. So the thing with playing in college is you'll have some strong teams, but you go through a lot of games with just some easy teams as well. In the NFL, all the teams are strong, even if they're not winning. So that's I think for Dalton he'll manage it a lot better right now, and I think having Bryce Young go to Seattle to witness it, feel the experience, and see things from the sideline, I think that's the best case scenario for us because he just needs to see some stuff from the sideline. What most persons forget is a lot of these good quarterbacks, most of them didn't start week one. A lot of them saw how it was. For instance, Mahomes didn't start year one. He had Alex Smith. He learned a lot from Alex Smith. Um, what's his name? Lamar learned from Flacco. A lot of those quarterbacks they learn from those veterans, and they can see the game better from the sideline and see some stuff that they probably wouldn't have seen on the field. So having Bryce Young probably miss 1 or 2 games, I'm not. I ain't got no problem with that. Just for the fact that if it's gonna help his development, it's gonna help his development because right now we're not trying to. Yeah, you want to win, but the ultimate goal is for Bryce Young to develop as much as he can, and sometimes you develop more by seeing things off the field. So having him there will be an added bonus for him because I guarantee he will see stuff that he said, man, I see what was going on now that I didn't see at the time I was playing. So he's gonna see stuff that's gonna help him. So have him there. Take just watch that game in the Seattle. You'll see how the crowd is. You'll see how the atmosphere is. Dalton has played in many big games, so he should be ready to go. Thomas Brown, our offensive coordinator, who was the coach for the Rams, he's been with the playing against Seattle, so those guys are ready to go. And we'll see how it goes once the game starts at 4 5 p.m. in Seattle. But Carolina, every game they have a chance to win. It's all about execution, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow with it. So outside of that, yeah, that's my final word from Carolina. Like I said, the big news was Dalton replacing Bryce Young. Outside of that, no main shifts coming. But we'll see how it goes once that game kicks off tomorrow. Once we air 8 o'clock in the night, we'll dissect it more on what we saw from the game tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. Well, that's my last word for it. I don't know if she in the comment Shane will kick in a lot tomorrow once we see the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will talk more about it once once that game once the game finishes because we'll talk about some stuff New York and San Fran and then Seattle and Carolina tomorrow. So
Right. And then
we'll see.
we get KG's preview on his game Monday night.
Yeah, he'll preview his game tomorrow. He'll give his final word tomorrow on that, and then so we got a action pack Sunday show and Tuesday show because we're gonna have Sunday us and then Tuesday we'll discuss the Eagles game plus the 3 question 3 answers and everything. So we'll be busy tomorrow and Tuesday, which leaves us to week three's game picks. Everyone was right, I think, on Thursday night. Everyone went to San Fran. I
Yeah,
can't remember
everybody went to
nobody got
San
anything.
Fran, so everybody is 1-0 starting week 3. Everybody's 1-0 starting week 3. And then we got KG picks in. So it's up to me and she just got put no picks. First game
Um,
up, Tennessee at Cleveland.
I'll go Cleveland.
She's going with Cleveland. Again with Cleveland as well. Atlanta at Detroit.
I'm going with Detroit.
Makes sense. New Orleans at Green Bay.
New Orleans.
Wow. Again with Jordan Love. Again with Green Bay. Denver at Miami.
Yeah, Miami.
Yeah, Miami. Chargers at Minnesota.
Right, Minnesota.
You going Minnesota?
Mm-hmm.
Oops. I going with the Chargers. I can't trust Cox. New England and New Jersey.
New England.
I got New England too. Buffalo and Washington.
Buffalo. It's a trap game.
It is.
I Washington need team in no punk.
I ain't go with Buffalo as well. Let me fix this really quick. All right, Houston at Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, let me Jags on this one. If the Jags think up the joint on this one, I can tell you. Indy and Baltimore.
Baltimore. No Anthony Richardson.
I get with Indy. Baltimore missing 7 starters.
Well, who gonna beat them? Gardner Minshew?
Yes.
Wow.
Carolina and Seattle.
Oh, you know I taking my team, the Panthers.
I get with Seattle. No Bryson. I don't think the Red Rifle could do it.
By Red Rocket.
Chicago at KC.
Kansas City.
You know which I town? Are you done with them?
4. I never went to them. I went the week 1 and that was it.
Dallas at Arizona.
Dallas.
Dallas. Cause they may get tested till week 5 when they play us. Cause we can't schedule that guy. Pittsburgh and Las Vegas. I came with Vegas.
Where the game is?
Vegas.
Our defense is a serious defense. I got Pittsburgh. Why?
But if the defense can get in the field and pick it up, they're trying to give Spotnam 20.
Pickett gonna be better.
Philly in Tampa Bay.
I should go with Tampa Bay, but my hatred will go with Philly.
Bye.
Go with Tampa Bay, partner.
Bye. I gotta go with Tampa Bay.
Wow.
I got a feeling that Philly gonna come out sluggish.
Wow.
In time I hit them in the mouth. I just got a feeling.
Wow.
I'll pick them. I think I come out a little sluggish. I just think I come out a little sluggish, man. That's all I say. I bet no damn paycheck. I don't back Tampa Bay. I can bet. It look like Humpy. KG after the say sending he messages. All right. Rams at Cincinnati. I give it a Rams panel.
Burrow iffy.
He iffy.
I got with the Rams.
Burrow's iffy. That concludes the picks. There's some funny picks there, some chat games. But that's the picks. We can see how everybody
Let me see. I gotta see anything like KG. No.
Yeah, different.
Minnesota, different than we got quite a bit.
Carolina and thing. Philly, no, this game different in a couple of games difference. We got a couple of swing games.
All right, so that's our game picks. Like I said, we'll keep up to date with our game picks tomorrow, and then we'll see the final score on Tuesday. But remember, Panthers play Seahawks 4-5 tomorrow. Eagles play Buccaneers on Monday night, but it's still a action-packed Sunday for everyone that plays fantasy and everyone that loves the sport of football. It's an action-packed, quite a bit of games for us to watch as well. So we'll be ready to watch all of our games. And like I said, tomorrow we'll take a deep dive into what we saw at Levi Stadium with the Giants and Niners, and then we'll take a deep dive into what we saw at the 12th man in Seattle as the Panthers face the Seahawks. Outside of that, we just cooling until tomorrow. You know, we can't wait for football. We always love it. And we just cooling until tomorrow, which we'll have a calm KG tomorrow because he ain't got no game. I don't know how he'll be on Tuesday. I might have to turn down my volume. I'll see what happens. But again, we'll talk a lot about the victory from San Fran tomorrow and the Panthers on Sunday. So outside of that, that's it for me. Like I said, short, sweet show just for the picks and our final preview from Carolina. But we'll definitely be back on tomorrow, 8 o'clock, streaming live from YouTube and Facebook. And then all the latest updates we always post on Twitter. So please like and subscribe to our page so you can keep up to date. And then you can always come on the show. That's one thing that we tell our fans. You can come on the show and talk some football. You don't have to be a 49er, Panther, or Eagles fan. You could be any other team. If you ever want to come and join the show, just DM us in our Twitter account and we can get you on the show and talk some football because we follow the entire NFL, but we got our team. So don't be afraid to come jump on the show. Outside of that, that's it for me. I don't know, Shane, you got anything else?
Nothing much left. You know, holding back on talking about my win on Thursday. I'll wait until Sunday.
Yeah, go through that on Sunday. So
Even though I bet on the Sea Chickens to beat y'all, I hope that you go up there and slap them in the neck.
the Red Rifle partner, that is the reason you got that name? Yeah, rifle.
We'll see, cause I ain't know what the Red Rifle partner. He already looking like Archie. I don't know.
Can't be no red balloon. You gotta be a red rifle.
Well, I hope to see you come on the show like this tomorrow afternoon too.
At this point, well, I don't know what you expect me to be. I gotta see what happens. Let me see how the game goes tomorrow, cause I could be many things. So let me see what happens when tomorrow comes. Obviously, he out drinking and he should be on the show. So he just chatting all kind of rubbish.
We gotta see. Tell him the Rifle gonna surprise people. We gotta see what happens.
Rifle there, father.
All right, so till tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Streeter game be done. We get his reactions, we get my reactions from my game, and we get KG's preview of his game coming up on Monday night against the what would they play? Against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yep. All right. Other than that, keep watching football. Keep watching us.
Peace.